Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're revisiting a Hollywood classic, Pale Rider 1985, but this time through a completely fresh lens. Nearly 40 years after its release, we're diving into the film's lasting impact, surprising contrasts, and dramatic transformations, both in the cast and in how the story resonates today. From iconic scenes to familiar faces that have changed with time, we'll explore what makes Pale Rider unforgettable and why it still sparks conversation decades later. If you enjoy cinematic deep dives like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a moment of movie history reimagined. Back in 1985, Clint Eastwood, already a towering figure in the Western genre, further cemented his legendary status with his role in Pale Rider. Portraying the enigmatic preacher, a silent yet commanding gunslinger who emerges to protect a group of defenseless gold miners, Eastwood delivered a performance that perfectly captured his signature persona. Stoic, mysterious, and undeniably powerful, the preacher would go on to become one of his most iconic characters, reinforcing Eastwood's place in cinematic history. Born on May 31, 1930, Eastwood turns 95 in 2025, and still his influence looms large. Though he stepped back from acting in recent years, his passion for storytelling endures behind the camera. Films like Cry Macho 2021 show that even in his later years, Eastwood hasn't lost his touch, bringing to life a poignant, introspective tale that echoes the themes of redemption and resilience seen throughout his career. Beyond the roles he plays or directs, Clint Eastwood stands as a symbol of relentless dedication. His career spans over 6 decades, and he's never truly left Hollywood. Whether he's the lone rider on screen or the visionary behind the lens, Eastwood continues to inspire generations of filmmakers and fans alike. Clint Eastwood isn't just a movie star. He's a living legend whose legacy is still being written. Michael Moriarty, born April 5, 1941, brought quiet strength and moral conviction to his role as Hull Barrett in Pale Rider, 1985. As a man oppressed by corrupt forces, Barrett's transformation, finding the courage to stand up for his community with the help of Eastwood's preacher, became a powerful symbol of resilience. Moriarty's nuanced performance gave depth to a character caught between fear and the fight for justice. Following the film's success, Moriarty continued to shine, most notably in the role of Prosecutor Benjamin Stone in the groundbreaking 90s TV series Law and Order. His portrayal earned him widespread acclaim and helped define the early years of the long-running show. But at the height of his television success, Moriarty made a surprising turn, stepping away from Hollywood in the mid-1990s, citing political conflicts with the US government. Since then, Moriarty has lived life on his own terms. He shifted his creative energy toward his other passions, writing and music. An accomplished pianist and thoughtful writer, he has published multiple literary works and musical compositions, choosing a quieter, more introspective path. Now 84 years old in 2025, Moriarty lives far from the public spotlight. Though his on-screen presence has faded, his impact remains clear. From Pale Rider to Law and Order, his performances continue to resonate with audiences, preserving his place in the tapestry of American film and television. If you're a fan of Pale Rider or classic 80s cinema, this video is a must-watch. Join us as we take a journey through time, uncovering the incredible transformations and behind-the-scenes stories of the characters that made this film unforgettable. Don't forget to share this video with your fellow movie lovers and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your favorite moments or memories from this iconic Western. And as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest cinematic deep dives. Carrie Snodgrass, born October 27, 1945, brought quiet strength and emotional nuance to the role of Sarah Wheeler in Pale Rider, 1985. As the resilient widow caught between survival and resistance, her performance added a deeply human layer to the film, grounding the story in heartfelt realism. Snodgrass's natural, understated style made Sarah Wheeler not just a character, but a symbol of determination and dignity in the face of oppression. Long before Pale Rider, Snodgrass rose to prominence with her breakout role in Diary of a Mad Housewife, 1970, a performance that earned her both an Academy Award nomination and a Golden Globe win. With her unique presence and emotional depth, she quickly became known for portraying complex, authentic women. Despite her early success, Snodgrass stepped back from the spotlight in the mid-1970s to focus on her personal life. She later returned to acting with memorable roles across both film and television, proving her talent had not faded. Tragically, Carrie Snodgrass passed away on April 1, 2004, at just 57 due to complications from heart disease and liver failure. Though her time was cut short, her impact endures. From the raw honesty of Diary of a Mad Housewife to the quiet courage of Pale Rider, Snodgrass remains remembered as a gifted actress whose performances touched hearts and left a lasting legacy in American cinema. Christopher Penn, born October 10, 1965, brought a volatile energy to the screen, most memorably in Pale Rider 1985, as Josh LaHood, the brash and reckless son of the town's villain. Hot-headed, impulsive, and full of false bravado, Josh LaHood served as a perfect foil to Clint Eastwood's calm and deadly preacher. While not the film's central antagonist, Penn's portrayal of a swaggering troublemaker left a lasting impression, capturing the chaotic spirit of a lawless frontier. After Pale Rider, Penn carved out a distinct niche in Hollywood, frequently appearing in gritty action and crime dramas. One of his standout roles came in Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs, 1992, where he played the fiercely loyal nice guy Eddie, a role that showcased his ability to blend intensity with unexpected depth. Known for playing corrupt cops, gangsters, and rough-edged characters, Penn brought a raw authenticity to every role. He was a familiar face in the action genre, respected for his commitment to emotionally charged performances. Tragically, Christopher Penn's promising career was cut short. On January 24, 2006, he passed away at just 40 years old due to heart disease. His untimely death shocked fans and peers alike, silencing a powerful screen presence far too soon. Though his time in the spotlight was brief, Penn left behind a memorable legacy, from the wild west of Pale Rider to the bloody aftermath of Reservoir Dogs. His intensity and realism made him a standout in every project he touched. Richard Dysart, born March 30, 1929, was a commanding screen presence, an actor whose roles often embodied power, precision, and quiet menace. In Pale Rider, 1985, Dysart took on the role of Coy LaHood, a wealthy and ruthless mining baron determined to crush the struggling gold miners standing in his way. With a cold glare, a calculating voice, and an air of untouchable authority, he created one of the film's most memorable antagonists. A perfect contrast to Clint Eastwood's silent and righteous preacher. Dysart's performance as LaHood was chilling and effective, portraying a man who would stop at nothing to maintain control, even if it meant bloodshed. His presence elevated the film's central conflict, making the stakes feel real and the danger personal. Beyond Pale Rider, Dysart built a remarkable career on both stage and screen. One of his most acclaimed roles came shortly after, as senior partner Leland Mackenzie in the long-running legal drama L.A. Law, 1986 to 1994. That performance earned him an Emmy and solidified his reputation as a dependable and dynamic actor capable of conveying strength with subtlety. He also made his mark in genre classics like John Carpenter's The Thing, 1982, and Oliver Stone's Wall Street, 1987, consistently delivering layered, intelligent performances that stood out, even in ensemble casts. Richard Dysart passed away on April 5, 2015, at the age of 86. Though he's no longer with us, his legacy endures through the powerful roles he played. Whether as a heartless tycoon in Pale Rider or a wise legal mind in L.A. Law, Dysart's work continues to resonate with audiences and remains a touchstone of excellence in character acting. John Russell, born January 3, 1921, was a quintessential face of the American Western, rugged, commanding, and unmistakably formidable. In Pale Rider, 1985, he delivered a chilling performance as Marshall Stockburn, the cold-blooded hired gun brought in to eliminate Clint Eastwood's mysterious preacher. With his piercing eyes, gravelly voice, and unnerving calm, Russell created a villain that felt like the shadowy twin of Eastwood's hero, both silent, both deadly, but standing on opposite sides of justice. Though his character embodied corruption and intimidation, Russell's performance was more than a one-note villain. As the two men faced off, his presence lent weight to one of the film's most intense confrontations, anchoring the climactic showdown with stoic menace. Long before Pale Rider, Russell had built a solid reputation in the Western world. He starred as the principled Sheriff Dan Troop in the TV series Lawman, 1958 to 1962, where his portrayal of a just and steady lawman earned him a loyal fanbase. In contrast to the morally ambiguous Stockburn, Dan Troop stood as a figure of fairness, showcasing Russell's range. In playing both hero and villain, he also made memorable appearances in classic films like Rio Bravo, 1959, and The Outlaw Josie Wales, 1976, further cementing his legacy as a cornerstone of the genre. John Russell passed away on January 19, 1991, but his legacy endures in every dusty duel and tense standoff he brought to life on screen. His rugged face, authoritative voice, and unwavering presence helped shape the image of the Western man, a lasting tribute to a bygone era of Hollywood. Sidney Margaret Penny, born August 7, 1971, brought youthful heart and innocence to Pale Rider, 1985, as Megan Wheeler, the wide-eyed daughter of Sarah Wheeler. At just 13 years old, Penny's performance captured the emotional core of the film. Her portrayal of a young girl longing for hope and justice added a tender contrast to the rugged, violent world of the Western frontier, and her heartfelt scenes with Clint Eastwood's preacher remain unforgettable. After Pale Rider, Sidney Penny transitioned seamlessly into television, finding major success in daytime dramas. She became a household name with her role as Julia Santos on All My Children, where she won over audiences with her sincerity and depth. She also starred in Sunset Beach as Meg Cummings, further solidifying her place as a fan favorite in the soap opera world. Known for her gentle beauty and grounded acting style, Penny stood out not just as a child star, but as a versatile performer who matured gracefully in the industry. Though she has since stepped back from the spotlight, she remains active behind the scenes, working as a film producer and continuing her passion for storytelling. Today, Sidney Penny balances her creative pursuits with a focus on family and personal projects. With a career spanning over 4 decades, she has evolved from a breakout child actress to a respected artist, leaving behind a lasting legacy in both film and television. Doug McGrath, born March 13, 1935, was a seasoned character actor whose strength lay in his authenticity, bringing grit, humor, and heart to every role he played. In Pale Rider, 1985, McGrath portrayed Spider Conway, a hot-headed but loyal miner whose initial skepticism toward Clint Eastwood's enigmatic preacher gradually transforms into trust and solidarity. With his rugged charm and raw delivery, McGrath embodied the spirit of the working-class Westerner, tough on the outside, but deeply rooted in community and justice. Though not a leading man, McGrath built a remarkable career over several decades, frequently appearing in action, crime, and Western films that defined their eras. He was no stranger to Eastwood's cinematic world, appearing in Magnum Force, 1973, and The Outlaw Josie Wales, 1976, and even making a memorable appearance in Ghosts of Mars, 2001. Doug McGrath was the kind of actor who brought truth to supporting roles, adding weight and believability to every scene. His talent lay in making even the smallest parts resonate with audiences, never flashy, always real. He passed away on July 16, 2020, at the age of 85, leaving behind a legacy of solid, impactful performances. While he may not have been a marquee name, Doug McGrath's work continues to live on in some of Hollywood's most beloved films. His presence added depth and soul to the stories he helped tell. A true unsung hero of the silver screen. Richard Kiel, born on September 13, 1939, and passed away on September 10, 2014, was a towering figure in Hollywood, both literally and figuratively. Standing at 7 feet 1 inch, 2.18 meters, Kiel's imposing presence made him an unforgettable villain. Yet his depth as an actor went beyond mere physicality. In Pale Rider, 1985, he played Club, a hulking enforcer for the ruthless Keela Hood. Though he was a threat to Clint Eastwood's Preacher, Kiel's portrayal of Club showed a surprising nuance. In a key moment, his character refuses to kill unnecessarily, offering a rare glimpse of humanity in a role often defined by brute strength. It's this subtle complexity that made Kiel's performances stand out. Before Pale Rider, Richard Kiel cemented his place in cinematic history as Jaws, the iconic steel-toothed villain in the James Bond films The Spy Who Loved Me, 1977, and Moonraker, 1979. His Jaws character, known for his incredible strength and menacing grin, became a cornerstone of Bond's rogues gallery, leaving a lasting impression on audiences worldwide. Kiel's acting career spanned a wide range of genres, from his villainous roles in The Longest Yard, 1974, to his comedic turn in Happy Gilmore, 1996. Whether playing a serious antagonist or adding a touch of humor, Kiel's versatility shone through in everything he did. Richard Kiel passed away on September 10, 2014, just 3 days shy of his 75th birthday. His legacy, defined by both his physical stature and his unique ability to bring depth to his characters, continues to endure in the hearts of film lovers. Though often cast as villains, Kiel's ability to inject complexity into even the most fearsome characters is what truly made him unforgettable in Hollywood. The cast of Pale Rider has followed different paths, some continuing to shine on, while others have sadly passed on. But one thing remains clear. This timeless film continues to live on in the hearts of fans worldwide. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the film's legacy and the journeys of its stars, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on more fascinating stories from Hollywood's golden era. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.